Hey guys, we're going into week 5. These are weekly power rankings. Hope you all had a good week. I know mine was shitty. I had 2 losses in both of my leagues. The Falcons are garbage. Breaking Bad finale was really the only saving grace of my weekend. But I digress. Looking into our league, we seem to have a lot of good parity going on. Only 2 teams have a winning record right now. 2 playoff teams from last year are 1-3. 3 playoff teams from last year are 2-2, and one is 4-0 in Derek. And 5 of the 10 teams in our league are 2-2. So nobody's really running away with anything too much yet. So let's get on to the power rankings. At number 10, I got Dale, defending champion, at 1-3. He dropped 1 spot in the rankings. I don't know what happened here. He had an amazing comeback from Breeze that almost got him the win, but trading away Frank Gore for Trent Richardson, net loss of 7 points, only lost by 2. Didn't work out too good in the first week of that trade. And he's got a tough matchup next week against Mike, so we'll see how he can do then. At number 9, I got Austin at 2-2. He went up 1 spot. He had 2 good weeks, 2 bad weeks. I don't know what to expect. He has no consistency at all on his team. He only got a win this time because of a ridiculous Sunday night performance of Tony Gonzalez. He got him 26 points to get the win. He has the second lowest total points for in the league, so I don't know if we can really buy his team being very good, even though he does have the same record as half the league. At number 8, I have Chinny at 1-3. He dropped another spot in the rankings this week. He had a pretty good week. He almost got 100 points, but couldn't get the win. Eddie Lacy should be coming back for him this week, so maybe that'll give him a little bit of help next week. At number 7, I've got TJ at 2-2. He dropped 2 spots. He had a pretty garbage week from everyone except Andrew Luck. The return of Reggie Bush pretty much means the end of Joique Bell's relevance, but he could replace one Bell with another, with Le'Veon coming in and having a huge week on his bench this past week. He has the lowest total points for in the league, but is currently leading the Eastern Division, so who knows how that's going to play out. At number 6, I got Jeff, who is 1-3. He went up 2 spots. He finally got the win he needed, but barely. He needed a huge game from Darren Sproles on Monday night to get the win, while his defense had negative points. So he's got to make a couple better decisions there, get not garbage defenses, and maybe he can keep getting some wins, get back on track here. At number 5, I've got Chris, who's 2-2. He went up 1 spot. He's rocking a 2-game win streak, got him back to even after a bad start. He had great performances overall. He made some good decisions with trades, free agency, and his lineup. So he's looking to turn around his season pretty good. He's looking to hand Derek his first loss of the season next week, so we'll see what he can do. At number 4, I got Chung at 3-1. He dropped 3 spots. He had shit performances from pretty much his entire starting lineup, but he also made awful decisions. These wouldn't have got him the win, but he would have made his team a bit more respectable. He played the Pats defense against Atlanta. They suck, but come on. You sit CJ Spiller for Bernard Pierce while Ray Rice is healthy. Come on. Yeah, again, you wouldn't have got the win, but you would have been an alright team at least. You had the lowest points for in the West, so we'll see how you can do from here on out. At number 3, I got myself. I'm 2-2. I didn't move at all in the rankings this week. I had a great week overall. I was carried by Phillip Rivers on Cam Newton's bye, Adrian Peterson, and Des Bryant, but somehow Austin pulled a win out of his ass with Tony Gonzalez. I had the most points for in the entire East, so I should be able to bounce back, I think. At number 2, I have Mike, who's 2-2. He went up 2 spots this week. He had another solid week. His studs are leading the way to wins, but he could have a little bit of trouble at running back with Chris Johnson still being garbage and nobody to replace him. Add in the fact that Steven Jackson will be back soon and Jacquizz Rodgers will be yet again irrelevant, and he could have some tough games coming up. And at number 1, I have Derek, who's 4-0. He went up 1 spot this week. He's pretty much riding Jimmy Graham to wins, but it's still hard to buy his victories. He has the second lowest points for in the West, but at least he broke 100 points this week, which combined with his record are allowing him to hold on to the number 1 spot for this week. And that's it for this week. Biggest risers were Jeff and Mike, who went up 2 spots. Biggest faller was Chung, who went down 3. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you all next week.